Well, good evening and welcome to My Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. We are here with Gifts of Faith as she's slowly coming into the service here. That little circle right there spinning round and round is Faith, and soon she will connect. And there her beautiful face is. How are you tonight, Faith?
I'm good. Happy New Year, everybody.
Well, Happy New Year. I'm so excited that you're here to join me. And we do have some news. Miss Holly, who was with us for Tuesday and Thursday nights, she will no longer be joining us. She has some other things that she needs to be taken care of. So we wish her well. We thank her for being here with us, and hopefully she's good with her new journey. So Faith will be taking over Tuesday nights, and we'll be bringing in some new people for you guys with some really cool and new information. So I can't wait for all that to happen. It's going to be fun and interesting.
Everything is always fun and interesting up here, especially with you, Journey.
Oh, I know. But you know how things are around here. Everybody's, they're looking for that fun and interesting stuff. They're not just wanting here to be bored. So, all right, guys, I see everybody coming in. Happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully you guys were here to join us last night on our show. It was definitely a lot of fun. Tonight we're here with Gifts of Faith. She's going to be more than happy to answer your questions. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send a question in the comment section, either of Facebook or YouTube Live, or you can also send them from Spreaker, because we have a chat room now on Spreaker. So you can go to Spreaker.com, look for My Psychic Connection Radio, and you can chat with us there as well. So we do have a podcast app coming out sometime in, I want to say February is the deadline on that. So we should have that up and running, and you being able to download the app and listen to our show live, or some of the things that we have in our media, so you guys can take a look and listen anytime you like. So there was a question you had and you wanted to go back and hear what you say, you'll be able to do it. What's that, Faith?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. We've got a lot of
cool. That's pretty neat.
All right, please bear with us as we get some a little bit of tech problems here. Internet's not the best today, but we're working with it. We're working with it. All right. Well, hello, Jessica. Hello, Jasmine. We got Jasmine here, and we got Jessica saying hello. Well, hello.
Hi, guys.
So excited.
Happy New Year.
I know. It's amazing that everybody's here. It's fun. There we go. There's the banner. All right. So if you guys have a question, like I said, don't hesitate to ask us. Faith is going to be here now joining us on Tuesday nights. Like I said, we wish Holly good luck in her endeavors, and hopefully we'll see her back as a guest here and there. But right now she's got some things she's got to take care of, and we all understand that. So we do have a question, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll...
Oh, good.
What's that?
I said, okay, good.
Yeah, we got quite a few questions already lining up, so I can't wait for you guys to answer. We did get some messages from those who were with us on that last Saturday show that we did when we sent out some smartwatches. They were received and people loved them, so we're happy that they got those. We will be having another Saturday show coming up to be able to give more giveaways and more free minutes for My Psychic Connection.
That's pretty awesome.
It is awesome. I can't wait. All right, Faith, are you ready to take your first question? And Happy New Year, Jasmine.
I'm ready.
All righty.
Well,
let's get this party started. We're going to go ahead with Selena. Selena says, hello, Happy New Year. I have a question about my sister. Here is the situation. She crashed and flipped her car last night because she continues to drink and do drugs. My question is, what is next?
oh, she's really tough. Um, she's in the rehab, and I do see, I don't know, on they're saying in the comment that she flipped over. I do feel some injuries to her, but I don't feel they were near as bad as what it could have been. But she's still pretty stubborn and defiant. I feel like, to be honest, your sister would have quit doing a lot of things by now. She knew how to. Some of her issues from insecurity in her childhood, mistakes that she made in her teen years. I think this is her, but I also feel that this is for her.
Well, hang on, Faith. We're having a little bit of technical problems. It's getting a little hard to hear. She says that she's been rehabilitated and in jail many times. Oh, we kind of lost her. She'll be back here in just a second. There we go.
Some people that have gone to rehab like 20 times. But I do think that this scared her. I still think she's still going to struggle with it, though. I have to be honest. I think this is always going to be a struggle with her as long as she's alive.
She says, yes, she has injuries, but not going to stop doing what she's doing.
She will stop, but not. I really don't see her stopping for some time. I feel like this is always going to be an issue with her. Always. Because she doesn't know how to stop. Plus, she's very prideful. And I'm going to tell you, one of the reasons that she was okay is because I feel like there were angels protecting her. And because it could have been a lot worse. But I see that the car was kind of guided, and it's almost like what I see is that God sent angels to kind of wedge the sides of the car. So that's why she was protected. There was also some relatives who are passed over that were watching over her also. So that's a lot of why she was so protected. But I feel like this is always going to be a struggle for her. She will do a little bit better for a period of time, and then she kind of reverts back to this. She's got anger issues. There's a lot of insecurities and things that stem from her childhood or things. I don't know. She wanted things to be different than what they were, and she's angry about it. And that's where some of this stems from. I wish I could say to you that she was instantaneously going to get better tomorrow, or that things were going to be better tomorrow. But I just don't see it for her. This is going to be an ongoing struggle. But over the next 18 to 24 months, she is going to get somewhat better. But she doesn't like confrontation, and she's very prideful, and she doesn't want to hear it. She knows that she's made bad decisions and mistakes, but I really feel deep down inside her, she wants to quit. She just doesn't know how, and she's too prideful to admit that.
She says, oh yeah, she had angels with her. Absolutely. Yes, she does have insecurities.
I wish I could say that I see her getting better right away, but I don't. This is always going to be an issue for her. But I do think that she's going to get a little bit better for a little while. And I will pray for her. I wish I had a better answer for you. But it's her own pride that stops her, because she doesn't know how to stop. But she wants to. But when anybody confronts her, I feel like she gets really defiant. And that almost makes her do it more, because she doesn't like being confronted or told that it's wrong, even though she knows that it is. And she, deep down inside, feels a lot of shame because she can't stop. but she also doesn't want to be corrected. So it's a lot of inner struggles going on with her.
Oh, wow. So, you know, some of the things that I picked up that were circling it around too is that, yeah, I didn't get that she was going to get better anytime soon. I actually felt
Mm-mm.
like it was going to be at least 2 more years of
Yeah.
immaturity. And because of that immaturity, she was going to continue to keep doing this, kind of running the family through the mud and doing all these things that, you know, just this was kind of a wake up call, but not enough to really
Yeah.
wake her up. So there's going to be another close encounter, close to what she's going through tonight, that, you know, happens again, unfortunately. She says it's been going on for years already. She says, oh yeah, she doesn't like confronted about her truths. That's because she's ashamed of her truths. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's what I said a few minutes ago. She has a lot of shame connected to this. And I'll tell you, I totally agree with Journey. Like I even said before, he said that, it's going to be another 2 years before she kind of evens out. But one of the things I will tell you, the next time, it's going to be bad because I think she's going to be in a car with somebody else and they might pass. And that, I feel, may be the wake up call for her.
All right. Well, Selena, hopefully we were able to answer your question. We do pray for your sister. We hope she will get better, but honestly, it's going to take time. So kind of hang in there. You got to be her cheerleader. Try to encourage her in other ways. Make her see her truths about herself in a way that's more inspiring. Make her want to walk away from these things. So you got to try to find those little niches that work with her, so you can move forward and get past her insecurities, so you can actually get to the root of the problem. Because I really believe that there's a deeper
Yeah.
emotional attachment, and doing these drugs and drinking is her way of escape. And she continues to keep up with this because she doesn't feel like the family supports her anymore. But she's done a lot of damage with the family, so that's why she continues it, because she doesn't feel like she's got that support. So Selena, if you can continue to be her support and talk to her about the important things, she will be able to get through this, hopefully with your influence of trying to make her, realize and see. You're going to be able to possibly move her forward. But at the moment, just like Faith said, same thing I was getting, it's definitely going to be, I see at least 2 more years of this touch and go with this situation, unfortunately.
And it's not an easy road. It's not. And it's hard. People don't realize that when they do this, it doesn't just affect them, it affects the family too.
Yeah.
So, hang in there, keep us posted. And I can tell you on a personal level, and I know this is true for Journey too, I will pray for your sister. I promise you.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. All right, guys, I see the questions coming in. Just bear with us. We're going to try to get to each and every one of your questions, so hang in there with us, and we'll get to everybody. We're getting some really good questions in here, so I can't wait to see what comes up for you guys. Rhonda says, "Happy New Year, dolls. It's Gypsy. You all, you all have so much class. I don't sleep well, but I am a dreamer. I always dream with all of creatures." All right, Selena says, "I have said that she is going to hurt someone." This is true. She says, "Thank you for your prayers."
You're welcome.
Absolutely. Anytime. If anybody ever needs a prayer, I have a prayer group, which I will post here in the chat room here, and that way everybody can get a chance to ask for a prayer. The group prays for everybody. It doesn't matter. We're here for you. You're never alone. That's what that's for. Rita, hey everyone, Happy New Year. Hey Rita, Happy New Year, sweetheart. How's it going down under? She's one of our Australian buddies. I've actually known Rita for quite a few years. She's a very sweet lady. All right, so we got another question here, Faith. So let's go ahead and take our next question. It comes from Christina. It says, good evening. Last night, Journey, I learned that everything will improve within 2 weeks when it comes to Ivan and me. So tonight, I'd like to know, will he still open up to me emotionally?
Yeah, but he's very prideful, and I feel like it's going to take him some time. Bear with me with the camera. I'm trying to hold my phone. But it's going to take him time. He wants to be in control of this, and he's very insecure about opening up, not just to you, but to anything, because he wants to be in emotional control. That's the problem. But he is going to slowly open up to you. I know it's been frustrating and you feel like it's going turtle speed here, but you'll notice a change between now and February. It's going to be little droplets of stuff. Don't pressure him to tell you things, because it's going to be like in little spurts, like you're going to be doing something and he's just all of a sudden going to say something random. It's not like you're going to have this sit down conversation. That's not him. But he will start to open up to you. I know it's frustrating because you want it to go at a different pace, but honestly, it's almost better that it goes at a slow pace, because when you get where you want to be with him, you'll finally be there and it'll stay there. So just, if this is what he's got to do to get from point A to point Z, just hang on, because you'll get there. Don't get over frustrated. I know you're like, but Faith, I want to walk away when he does this because I can't handle it, because I feel like he's going on shutdown and being immature. I know, but sometimes we got to go through that to get the other person to be secure enough to give us what we're wanting from them.
She says, yep, turtle speed sounds right.
Turtle I know. I know, I'm psychic. I see it. And you're like, oh my God.
Wants to know, will he tell her in person or through text?
Some of it will be in text, because it's easier for him, because he can go back and read it and delete it and reword it. And he doesn't have to worry about you interrupting him when he's talking in his mind. But I do feel like he will tell you some things in person, possibly. Or actually, I'm feeling like you guys might video chat or something, because I'm seeing a screen.
Nice. Yeah, I was getting that there was some of it was a opening up through chat because it was easier to express, because of the things that he couldn't express in person, because he gets that anxiety. But behind a keyboard, you can be a keyboard king and type and explode and say whatever you need to say and get it out of your system, and not have as much that insecurity that takes you from where you're at and what you're doing and what's going on there. So yeah, I do get the expression through text messaging, but I also see like you saw the screen. So I do feel like there is some video chat. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I also see some in-person stuff. But that does come after like the video chat, the text messaging. It brings them in. She said, video chat is okay too. She says, yeah, I can understand text is easy. Absolutely. You can be a keyboard king or queen. Just depends on, who you are. Can
delete stuff and be like, I don't like that word, I'm going to change that. Or no, I don't want to text that.
Well, sometimes when you're texting, and this is possibly why we see the video chat coming in too, is when you're texting and you're writing it in words, it doesn't always come out in the way that you want it to. So then this video chat comes out because it's not quite in person, but yet you see the person and you can hear their voice. So the thing is that he can still express his feelings, but it definitely makes it easier. She goes, when does the in-person come into play? Well, it
February,
would be...
I think by February, but I don't know what Journey thinks, but I think February.
She says, haha, yep, keyboard king Ivan. Started a new little slang here. But yeah, definitely, I kind of felt that it would be a little bit sooner because I felt, the real intention eventually was going to be in February, but I still feel that something's going to happen between the two of them. He's in her area. He wants to, it's like a surprise. I don't think it's a planned visit. It's more like, surprise, I'm here. And you're like, oh, whoops. I'm in my pajamas. I'm not ready for you to come over, but yeah, he shows up. That's what I got.
Well, speaking as ladies, how often has that happened to us? I know that's happened to me, and I'm like, okay. I don't have makeup on, my hair's not done. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But I feel like it's not a planned visit. So the planned visits I see are in February. I do pick up what you're talking about, Faith. But I do feel like he's going to surprise her because of how he's feeling at the moment. So it's one of those things. It's one of those run of the mill. I'm just going to do it because I'm feeling it. So he kind of rides that wave. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely get February too. So I feel like that's where the strongest connection is when it comes to, in person seeing each other, because I feel like it's like he comes to stay for the day and it ends up
stay longer.
Yeah, it ends up being a week. So,
but that's going to be good. That's going to be really good, and it's going to bond you guys. So.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. She says that would be a cool surprise from him. Absolutely. Because he's riding on that emotional wave. So definitely get prepared for that. So in the meantime, in the next 2 weeks, I would, if I were you, put on your cutest pajamas or a cute little shirt or something you want to wear. So when he surprises you, you're ready. But definitely keep us informed because I'll try to get you closer to that surprise so you can be ready for it. And Faith will too.
But look at it on the bright side. At least that's a good surprise.
He says he just needs to come already. Oh my God. Yes, he does. And I get that you'll get that. And I do feel like you're both feeling anxiety from it. So just get prepared for it. It's going to be good.
It's coming.
Yeah, definitely coming.
Guys, just so you know what Journey does to me? He'll say, well, I told you that was going to happen. And I don't know why you're surprised.
So many occasions do I do that to you. Because I'm like, I already told you this.
I'll tell him something happened, and he's like, well, I knew that was going to happen. And I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me? Well, should have just known that was going to happen.
Cute pajamas too. Well, I'd start wearing them, girl, because he's going to show up. Just let us know. All right. Let's keep on going. We got some more callers or more questions here. I'm always used to saying callers. We used to have a phone line. That will happen again, by the way, guys. We will get another phone line. So get ready for that because it'll be easier to talk to everyone.
I actually like the questions this way because I like.
But it gives them an opportunity to, have their voice be heard. So, all right. The next one comes from Jessica. I had some stuff happen to me last night with a so-called friend flipped out. She was wishy-washy, and I'm not okay with her behavior. I don't think I will forgive this time.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will.
Should we forgive someone who steals from us, or what do you think? What do you think here? What's going on? What's Spirit saying?
You will forgive her. But the truth is, and I'm going to be really honest with you, because Journey will tell you, and anybody who has seen me on a regular basis, I'm pretty blunt. I'm a nice person, but I'm pretty blunt about readings. You will forgive her, but truthfully, you don't really like her. So why are you even friends with her? You never really have, I'm being honest. She gets annoyed by her. Yeah, she's fun. Her antics are fun. But you don't like her as a person. You hang with her because you're used to her. You even get annoyed when you're around her. So, forgive her. I want to say you won't hang around her, but you will because you're used to her. And there's part of you that is just so used to her antics that you kind of shrug it off. I wouldn't hang around her anymore, but I see you hanging around her more time between now and summer. Right now, you're not going to. I would guard my things that you think she's going to steal. I would forgive her, because really when we forgive, we don't forgive for them, we forgive for us, so that we don't hold on to that energy and that anger. And forgiveness is the right thing to do. If you can sincerely forgive and let go, it doesn't mean you forget it or that you excuse her behavior, but you forgive her behavior. Doesn't mean you have to tolerate it either if she does it again and you want to be around her. But you don't really like her. So I don't know why you're trying to be friends with somebody that you don't really like. And I know you're probably like saying, Faith, why would you say that? Because I pick it up that you get really annoyed by her. And you've even questioned why you're still friends with her, but you are. Because it's just the person that you are. Don't be so hard on yourself, but yes, forgive her. Because it's the right thing to do. When we forgive, we release that energy and anger if you sincerely want to release that. And we don't hold on to it, and we forgive for ourselves, and we forgive because it's the right thing to do. But it doesn't mean you have to tolerate her behavior, honey.
That's right. Don't tolerate these. Don't, as Faith said, go ahead and do the forgiveness, but definitely don't allow yourself to bow down to them and allow that behavior to continue. So that's what I'm seeing is like just kind of hang in there. And, you know, the friendship needs to drop down from friendship to an acquaintance.
Honestly, that's what she's been, actually. I think they haven't
Because
been
I
friends
walk
for
on
a long
eggshells
time.
to save her feelings, and she's annoying. She's annoys the crap out of me. I don't really care for her attitude.
I don't see. I said you don't really like her. Don't worry about her. You don't like her, and that's okay. Because we don't have to like everybody. Shoot, we don't even have to like people that we were friends with years ago, because people change. Shoot, I don't even like some of my friends sometimes on any given day. They might get on my nerves. We don't have to like everybody. It's okay. But you don't like her, so don't hang around her. It'll save you some heartache.
She says
Keep
it's
stuff from
more
getting
so
stolen.
that she and my husband. It's more so that she, my husband's good friends. So her husband is good friends with this lady.
Well, then, you know what? This is what I'm going to tell you, okay?
Oh
You are his
boy.
wife. You are his wife, okay? What is Trump? Wife or friend
Rita's
around her
well,
anymore?
Rita's telling Jessica to say bye bye. She needs to shed what doesn't serve us. She's draining your energy. And I have to agree, this is
Yeah,
a drain on your energy.
I do. I would just tell my husband, she's caused us issues. It's not a jealousy thing. She's not a nice person. She's not a good person. If you want to be friends with her, fine. She's not coming around. She's not doing the crap. You understand? And if he doesn't, put him on the couch.
All right, guys, I see some questions about can I have a reading, please? Hang in there with us. We're going right down the list to get all the readings in. So just go ahead and put your question in. And when we get to your question, we'll be more than happy to answer it, okay? We're not ignoring anybody, so just be patient with us, all right? So just put your question in. We'll get to it, and then we'll answer it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and putting in your questions. We can't wait to get to them. Just be patient with us. All right. But Jessica says, but he says he's not okay with the fact that she stole from us and he's done too. Oh.
Well, then you don't have a problem then. But I still see you guys hanging around her 2 more times before the end of summer. So I would just hide my stuff if I were you. She feels like, to me, she's got an addiction problem, honey. That's the problem.
Let's take a look. I think she. Okay. But yeah, I got that, the energy between the two of them, between her and her husband, the energy is they're tired. I keep feeling like they're exhausted. I feel like they keep supporting all these people, not just financially, because I see financial support, there's money involved with other things, but they're so emotionally put in that it's draining them altogether. So I feel like that's where part of the annoyance comes from, is that she's so emotionally drained on top of everything else. And it's that's part of the annoyance. Like, you're draining my emotions, you're overwhelming, you always got problems, something's always wrong, and nothing that Jessica or her husband can do to make things right. So
Well,
it
it's not
just
their,
feels like
but
it's falling
it's
on deaf
not their
ears.
responsibility to, though. It's not their
Mhm.
responsibility to fix these other people's stuff.
But they seem to be the center of, that's the
Yeah.
center. He goes there to have their conversations, to complain about things, to get where they feel better. But then Jessica and her husband are like, I'm so exhausted. You know, these people are draining. But yeah, you're going to have to eventually start putting your foot down and letting these people know that this isn't okay. And, friendship works both ways. It's not a one-way trip. It's nice to be there for people and to help them if they're willing to accept the advice in which they're receiving. But if you're going to continue to keep giving advice to someone that is letting it fall on deaf ears, it's just not going to benefit you. So you kind of have to kind of judge to see when they're truly ready for that advice and when they're not really looking for the advice, they're just looking to complain. So be prepared, because that way you can put up a wall and they won't drain your energy. You can just be like, okay, you need to go. Like, I don't have time for this. Jessica says, thank you guys. I feel so much better. I feel like you guys are spot on. She went to my home last night and tried to involve my 12-year-old son. Oh my gosh. She says, that's what has me mad. Absolutely. When she's involving children, cut the ties. I don't care what she's doing. Cut the ties.
Yeah, that's not, no.
I don't care if she's your husband's sister. Like, cut the ties. You
Yeah.
have to cut the ties. When you start involving
You don't put
younger children,
the-
it's not good. So, well, thank you so much, Jessica. Hopefully, we were able to answer your questions. Um,
God bless you and Happy New Year, and keep us posted, girlie.
Absolutely.
Y'all don't realize sometimes we like to know what happened.
Yeah, we'd love to be
Yeah.
held informed and let us know what's going on for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Now, bear with me, guys, if I say your name wrong. Mary says, hello. I'd like to ask if there will be any changes in my love life this year. Will I be in a relationship this year? Please and thank you.
You're because I feel like energy scattered everywhere. Like you're trying to figure out what to do, and I feel like also there's somebody from past you popping up mentally that you have energy still there. There was an incident that happened, or something with you not letting go of the person literally. That's held you up, and I keep feeling things with work and career and that part of your life has really taken a focus. You haven't really concentrated on your love life significantly for some period of time. And so I feel like you haven't opened yourself up to that and really searched it out. I do see someone coming for you, possibly by the name of John. I feel like this person is possibly born in February. Uh, Pisces with a Cancer rising or a Cancer with a Pisces rising. I always get fine when I see stuff. And I feel like he's somehow connected to music. I don't know what this is, but that's what I see. He's not originally from your area. He's from somewhere north. I keep getting north. I feel like he might be 2 years older than you. Very slender build, dark hair, and blue eyes, and he may have a son. And he likes to cook. That's what I'm getting. As far as when you'll meet him, I want to say April. So I hope that helps. But you have to search people out. You haven't really been searching, but you're still.
She says you're spot on. She's telling you that you're spot on.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I can be of help.
Absolutely. Guys, do bear with us. The internet connection is not as strong as we'd like it to be for tonight's show. It will get better. If Faith has an echo, we do apologize.
Oh, I hope I don't. I'm sorry, guys.
Sometimes it cuts out a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still getting the majority of
I just moved, guys, so that's part of the issue.
Well, the thing about her is I keep seeing like this motherly energy with her where she's in constant healing. Like she's always trying to heal everybody else, which takes it from her not to find a person that's suited for her. So I feel like she's
I also feel like she's not really asked God for that. She's too busy doing other stuff.
Right.
So.
She wants to know, will I meet him online?
Yes. And I feel like I said he's either a Cancer with a Pisces rising or a Pisces with a Cancer rising. And this will be something long lasting. But you have to open yourself up. And he won't have a bunch of drama. He won't be an alcoholic. He won't be crazy wife. There will be a bunch of craziness with him. So for you, that won't be normal. And I don't think that you're going to know what to do with it. Just go with it. And then you're going to be like, oh, he's boring. But honey, you need boring. Because you've had too much chaos.
She was saying we were both right, because what I was seeing with her is that, because she's so motherly and she takes care of so many people around her, she's always constantly doing something for everyone else, that she hasn't given herself that time for herself. And fixing everybody, she's not around the level of person that she needs to be with. So by finding this person online, as you were saying, it is better for her because she's finding someone who's not broken.
This person's not broken at all and very ready to have a long-term relationship. My fear is, and I'm going to be really honest with you, is that you're going to push him away because he's normal. Don't do that, or I will psychically come wherever you are and smack you.
Yes, don't push him away. I do feel that she has the tendency to believe that those who are not in the need of healing are going to take advantage, or something bad's going to happen. So she does have that psychic block where she does that to herself. And that's because she's shielded by trying to protect everyone. That shield is always up, even to those who are inviting and want to be in her energy.
Yeah. Just hang in there. Love's coming. Just be open to it.
Okay. For those of you who are in the room here, or on Facebook or on YouTube, if someone says, hey, inbox me for your reading, apparently they're so good on their own site, they have to come on ours to get you guys to come to them. So apparently, just so you know, if we find a troll, we will get rid of them. She says, any suitors?
As far as what? I told her she was going to meet somebody by the name of John.
Yeah, I mean, there are people in between, but I don't feel like they're worth your time.
You're going to meet somebody by the name of John. He's slender, dark-haired. I see blue eyes. As far as a career, I'm not sure what he does. I'm not being shown that. He may have one son or a little boy that's around him that's maybe 8 or 9 years old. And he's a Pisces with Cancer rising, or I'm not sure, but that always ends like that.
All right. I think Faith got a little stuck there. She'll be right back in a second, y'all. Like I said, internet's a little weak there, but we're working on the problem to fix it and boost it so we don't have that problem. She says, thank you, Sir Journey and Miss Faith, for my reading and great help. God bless you both. Well, God bless you, and I hope you have an amazing new year.
God bless you too.
All right, Faith, let's keep on going. We got some more questions here. Let me roll it back to the top where we were. All right, this one comes from Monica. It says, hi, hope all is well. Thank you for everything that you do. Oh, well, that's a very sweet message. Thank you, Monica. Hopefully you're
thank you.
It's always nice to get nice praises and things like that. And I hope she has a beautiful new year, which I do feel, with her, I don't know why it just popped up, but she's got an entrepreneur energy where I see, I don't know if she's doing like videos or something to that nature, but I see a lot of popularity coming around her. So she better get ready for that because it's about to hit this year.
I also see something with crystals. I don't know if she's working with crystals or just likes crystals, but I get crystals around her too.
Nice. All right, this one's from Sierra. It says, hi, guys. Wondering if you guys see any new year plans for me. I mean, I see a lot of change in you trying to restructure your life.
That's what are you trying to move? Because I keep seeing, like, I don't know if this is reacting or moving, because sometimes I'll see redecorating while moving your household. I keep getting something with that for you.
Well, I keep seeing, there's like she's restructuring her life. She's, some of the things I feel that she should do is, we talked about this last night when we did the show, and we were talking about cleansing the bathroom and cleaning out her closet, letting go of things that no longer serve a purpose. I really feel like that's something Sierra should do. I do feel like she's healing bonds too. She's trying to make things different in her life. And I don't want you to think that these things fall and they don't happen. They just take time in order for them to happen. So continue to keep moving. She says, I just moved into an apartment. Well,
okay, well, that's probably why I saw that then.
Yeah. And, while you're moving into a new place, don't forget the sage, add salt, do the cleansings. You just move some of the stuff you no longer need, get rid of it. She says, I've been healing my conscience, my connection with my dad. That's and that's what I was seeing. I saw you healing different situations in your life, especially the one with your father. That's a tie that you definitely want to heal. And, I just want you to know that I do see positivity coming out of that. As Faith yawns.
Sorry.
You must be tired. You didn't drink your coffee tonight.
No, I didn't.
All right. Well, Sierra,
usually, season me, you guys. I usually always have a coffee.
She does. She usually has her Starbucks or something to that nature before the show. But tonight,
hey, I moved across the street. I'm all happy.
You moved across the street from Starbucks. I know you're a happy camper. That was the first thing you told me when you moved there. It was.
I did. When they're open till 10.
She says, absolutely, it's going great. I just wondered if new love would be coming in this year. Okay, so that's a more specific question. It's not as general as the first one that you were saying. So when it comes to love life, I'm going to pass that torch over to Faith, let her give you what she sees, and then I'll, add a few things if I need to.
Well, yeah, we read fairly similar.
Very simple.
Actually, I do see new love for you. I actually see two different people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Greg, or I'm not sure if this is Greg or Craig. Okay. And I also see a Matt. But you're going to have some choices to make. I feel something long term coming for you within 15 months. You're very gentle and quick to fall in love when you do, but when you fall extremely hard. And then you get hurt when somebody changes something, because I feel like it's very all of a sudden, and you're not really good to change, not in the romance department. And I want you to, when you get involved, to pick one guy. That's what I see. When you get involved with this person, it's going to be very tense and very quick, and you're going to fall really hard. And he's going to fall hard for you too. But in the middle of the beginning of that, when it's at its really intense peak, I want you to remember what I'm saying right now and pull back just a little. Not because anything bad's going to happen, but because it's going to be overwhelming you. Okay? I don't want for you to get so.
Okay, guys, we lost Faith there. She'll be back up. There she is. It kicked you off. You got kicked off for a second.
No! Jiminy Cricket.
I know. But, I got what she was saying. I really did. She goes, I fall very easily and definitely afraid of getting hurt again. I'm always trying to change myself to make someone notice me. But
don't do that.
I was just going to say that same thing. Why would you do that?
Because the right person will like you for who you are.
Absolutely.
It's not to say that we don't change sometimes when we're with somebody to a degree, because they make us a better person sometimes. But don't change yourself if someone loves you.
Sorry, I'm letting everybody know in the chat room that, we are taking questions. So just put your question in the chat room. We'll be more than happy to get to it. So we get to the
the person's gonna come for you. Don't change yourself.
No, please don't.
Because you want them to love you, not if you're trying to be to make them happy.
No. You don't want to change yourself to try to impress. You want to be yourself. So don't be what they want you to be you.
You want someone to love you for who you are. And you should love yourself enough to want that for yourself. If you have to change yourself for someone to love you, then they don't love you.
Correct. She goes, I guess I'm used to the past experiences of being told I would never be loved for who I am. But that's not necessarily true. That's somebody trying to tear you down and bring you down to their level. That's not you at all. You have an amazing energy, and I feel like you should be you no matter what. Don't let anybody else take you down because they're miserable. Let them be miserable, because guess what? Misery likes company.
This is the thing. You're super sweet. You're very friendly, and you're very loving and nurturing to people. Like, you're a very true friend, and you're always smiling and always laughing. So why wouldn't anybody love you? Whoever told you that, it's wrong.
Absolutely.
And you know it deep down inside. You've just convinced yourself that you don't deserve love. And the truth is, every one of us on this planet, that's what every one of us strives for. That's what ultimately everybody wants to be loved. And nobody, most of us, a lot of us, don't even think we deserve it, because that's what society's taught us.
She said,
We
"Oh,
see
you're gonna
skinny
make
people
me
or
cry.
people
Thank you."
Oh, don't cry. But you are a sweet person. You do anything for anybody. And you know that. You run yourself ragged. And part of the reason why you're not as close to your father as what you could be is because he hurt you and kind of left and wasn't available to you emotionally the way that you needed him to be, even. And you tried to change yourself for family. Don't do that. Just be who you want to be. Be you. Because you know what? There's nobody else like you. You are special and wonderfully made. Each one of us are different. That's what makes the world so great. We all have gifts to give. And ultimately, we're all here to help one another and lift one another up and glorify God by our actions of helping one another. And we've all forgotten to love one another. Don't be so hard on yourself, because there's somebody coming for you, but you have to be open and know that you deserve it.
Oh, absolutely. I totally agree with you there. That's a total agreement. Everybody's got a chance to love, and the thing is, it's like, just like Faith was saying, we all forget to love one another, but at the same time, we're so busy tearing one another down, and that has been,
It's easier.
it just seems
It's
like
easier to tear one another down than to love one another. And if we could all come together and love one another, this world wouldn't be as crazy as it is. We've all forgotten that, and people have become selfish. A lot of people become hateful. If
she
you
says
look at
that's
the news,
absolutely
but
true.
that's
Thank you for this, Faith. It truly means so much.
Oh, I'm glad, Sierra. Just hang in there, girl, and I'm gonna have you in my prayers. But you are gonna meet somebody. The name that I keep getting is Matt, and I keep getting. I don't know where you are in the world, but I keep getting reference to Disney World. I keep seeing something with Disney World or Mickey Mouse, or you're at some theme park with this guy. He's blonde headed and blue eyed, and he's kind of tall and a little bit tan. And you guys are laughing. You just got off of some roller coaster, and I have no. Listen, I want to go to Disney. It's one of my dreams on my bucket list, but I have no reference of like a lot of the rides, so I don't know what this ride is.
I'm gonna
I
take
just
her to
know it's some
Disney.
type of roller
She
coaster.
needs to go,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, Journey. How many years have we known each other? I'll believe it when I see it, dude. I
Well,
love you.
we already have plans to go to Busch Gardens, so we're gonna go to Busch Gardens since you're back where you're at. And don't forget about Edgar Casey Museum. We've got to go there too.
You just love me for Edgar Casey, Journey.
You love me. You know it.
I do. I do love
But,
you.
Ashley said this. She said, seriously, listen. And I guess she's talking to Sierra about the situation. She says, I beg you to trust who you are. I realized last two relationships I've been and completely broke me down. Took 10 years to learn. I wasn't the problem. Sadly, took 10 years lost of not even living to realize it. I'm alone, yes, but I'm learning so much about myself and how to love myself without others' reassurance. Please do not make the same mistake I did. Those are very good words, Ashley. Thank you so much for sharing that with Sierra. He also says, I'm in Illinois, so I hope he doesn't live far. Haha, and Journey, take that beauty to Disney World. I'm gonna. It's gonna happen.
And you know what? When he does, we'll post pictures on the website because
We'll do a live.
Journey and I
How about we just do a
look,
live from Disney?
that would be awesome. But don't let our banter fool you. Me and Journey are the best of friends. I just
We
like to
are.
give him. I just like to give Journey crap because he's like a brother to me, and he's been telling me for years we're gonna go to Disney. He don't want to take me to Disney because I'll probably cry because that's like my
She
dream.
won't leave. I'm gonna have to peel her out of there.
I won't leave. It's always been my dream to go there. And like when I was younger, I said I was gonna get married and like embarrass my husband and make him wear Mickey Mouse ears. And if I had any kids, I'd stick Mickey Mouse ears on them too and take a picture at Cinderella's castle. If I
Well,
could go
Tara,
work at Disney, I'd go work there.
well, Tara just said I'm heading to Disney on the 8th, and my son's obsessed with Mickey. All we need to do is go to Disney.
You'll have to send us a picture.
Yeah, we love pictures. All right, guys, let's keep on going. We got more people here with some questions, so let's get to some more questions. I'm so glad we got some really good questions tonight.
We did.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got a question here from Rita. It says, I would love to know what will be happening work-wise for me, please. Might as well ask if anyone special is coming into my life. Thank you for your time and your energy. What's that? Hang on, Faith. You're in a very choppy moment. Here you are. You're good now.
Okay. So, Rita, I feel like you don't like where you are, what you're doing right now. You feel like somebody, and I want to say, are you doing your own or will you do something different for your work?
Hey, you're cutting out really bad again. Your Faith, you're cutting out really bad again.
I'm cutting out.
Yep, there you go. You're moving again. Okay, Rita also says she's from Australia and has been to Disneyland. Just so you know that. Just to rub it in. They just gotta rub it in a little bit. Rub it in.
Journey, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm making you take me to all the character meet and greets just to annoy you.
I will do it with you. You know I will. I've been to Disney many times because originally I'm from Florida, so we did.
I know that. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to find out about the character meet and greets that aren't on the schedule because I want to meet the evil steps.
All right. Well, while your energy is not breaking up right now from the internet, let's go ahead and where's Rita's question? Where did it go?
She wanted to know about work. I feel like she doesn't like her work. She doesn't like it.
I feel like her work's separated from her. I don't think that she's working at the moment. I think it's kind of pulled away.
I feel like she needs to do something on her own. Because I keep seeing her being like entrepreneurial type of thing and wanting to do something on her own.
Sierra also said, thank you so much for these words. It's definitely appreciate you. You're absolutely.
Oh, you're so welcome, sweetie. You really are. God bless you.
We did skip a question, so I want to make sure I get back to it because I just seen it. I was like, oops, we missed a question. But go ahead and finish Rita's reading, and then we'll get to the other question I skipped.
I feel like, Rita, I keep seeing something entrepreneurial with you.
I'm at home with an injury waiting to go back. Okay, so that's the separation from work I was seeing.
Okay, yeah. That's why I saw something like on the side of work. Like her doing something on top of it. Like, I feel like you're going to make stuff or do something outside of your work on top of that. But I do see you going back to work. I keep seeing issues with one of your legs and your lower back. I don't know what that's about. that doesn't make sense, you kind of hold on to it. Just be careful with that, because I feel like, I don't know if this is your spine or a muscle, something's out of alignment, but I'm not a doctor or anything. I just see this with you. So kind of hang tight with that. I do feel like things are going to kind of come together for you, but it's going to take about 4 months for everything to kind of stabilize for you, Rita. So that's kind of what I'm seeing.
She's got scar folding bars and pins in both back and her ankle.
Oh, honey. Ooh. Bless your heart.
Yeah, so the energy with the finding the love life situation, having this type of injury is definitely going to keep you indoors. And, well, the pandemic's doing that too. But when it comes to love life, I really feel like if you're going to meet an interest of somebody, it's going to be an online interest. Because she did mention the love life situation. But we're looking at...
Yeah, and I'm getting the name Mitch around you.
I
Mitch
love it
or Mitchell for that?
because it's just nice that you just pick that up, and I just love it.
Oh, I thought you meant because I said Mitch or Mitchell. I was like, why? Mitch or Mitchell is the name that I'm getting. He possibly is an Aries with a Virgo rising, or a Virgo with an Aries rising. He's got dark, like a brownish color hair with a little bit of salt and pepper going on, Rita, and a beautiful, beautiful smile. I feel like he possibly owns his own land. And I see a lot of books around him. He's south of your direction. I do feel like you will meet him online, but even though you are inbound, we all are because of the pandemic to a degree. So I think that this will be a good time for you to talk to him and communicate with him online. I'm also seeing someone else by the name of Eric coming in around you also. So I hope this helps. I do think that you will meet these people. One of them you may meet within the next 3 weeks. If you look. If you don't look, of course not. I keep seeing 2, and I don't usually pick this up in a reading, and this is kind of random. You need to go get groceries or get some different groceries, because I think you're getting bored with whatever you have to eat in your house, or you're eating the same thing a lot of, and you're going to end up getting tired of it. So just know that. And also, I feel like you need a different back support or a different pillow at this time because of the condition you're in. So.
Absolutely. So yeah, the other thing is like, get yourself out there when you're talking to these people online. You're able to build your foundation with them before you actually meet them. So I really do feel like that's the best route you can go at the moment, and that's how you got to go. That's the direction. But make sure you get on there and make yourself seen. It's all about being seen. But she says, ooh, thank you. Yes, the groceries. Thank you so much. Spot on.
Because you keep eating the same thing over and over. I see you sitting on the couch or laying on the couch, and you're like, why am I eating this again? I need to go get some other stuff.
Well, definitely feel like she's, she got into a routine, and that's what happens when we get those types of injuries. We end up falling into a routine because it's easy at the moment. But yeah, definitely change it up. It'll also change your energy, basically, when you are, when you're in those types of routines and you change it up. It changes your energy. It can change your mood. It can do a lot of different things for you. So I definitely agree with Faith. Change some stuff up. You'll see a difference in your energy, and it'll be good. All right. Yes, Kay, I did see your question. It's on here, but we've got a lot of questions ahead of you, so we're trying to get to each and every one. All right, sweetheart? All right.
We will do it, you guys. We always do. We
She says Mitch or Eric needs to be able to cook.
Well, if you didn't live so far, I don't know.
What was that, Faith? You cut out, honey.
I said if she didn't live so far, I'd come cook for her because I love to cook.
Right. Well, she says thank you guys, and you're welcome.
You're welcome,
Rita. Just hang in there. All this is going to get better. All right. Haley sent us a message. Says hello. I'm here because I lost someone very close to. She was very close to just yesterday. Would like some guidance.
So, is she wanting? Are you wanting a mediumship reading? Is that your question?
I'm thinking she's wanting to know more about the passing. Are they okay? Are they around me?
Okay. I keep seeing she is around you, but she's around an older person, an older gentleman more for whatever reason. I don't know if this was a grandfather or a father around her. She's worried about him because I see him crying. And she's showing me something with her neck. I don't know if she had a neck injury with this, but she keeps showing me her neck and she's holding the side of her neck. She's okay. She's just more worried about people that are here. Like she's checking people.
Right. Destiny, I see you sent a message. We're in multiple rooms. We have 8 rooms right now. So you may not see everyone's questions, but they are there. But yeah, with Haley and the situation that I see with Haley, I do get the person that has passed is making a very good transition. They will be by your side, and I keep seeing the energy is really good. So I don't feel like it was hard for them to cross over.
No.
And I didn't feel like they were attached to anything, so they could be released and be able to come back and be able to help guide you. Now, just pay attention to little things that would remind you of them, because they will point those things out to you. So they're letting you know that they're safe, they're happy, and they're watching over you. All right, we got quite a few people here, so we're going to keep on going. Haley, thank you, and we're sorry for your loss. We pray for you and your family. We hope that you have a happier new year, and just know that the person is crossed over and they're safe. All right, we got Rita. I'm not quite sure how to say this name, but this person, I'm going to say Pittman is their last name. And it says, can I have a reading? Will I be in a relationship anytime soon? And will my mom leave my property anytime soon? Ooh.
Okay.
That energy is dark. That energy is dark.
Okay. So let me explain why I laughed. I laughed because I've had a situation with my own mom. That's why I chuckled. I didn't laugh at your question. As far as your mother, she will, but you're gonna have to probably get the authorities involved. You know how she is. So I do see her going, but you've got at least, I don't know if this is I keep seeing something with 4 days. Okay. So there might be some type of breakthrough or some type of incident within 4 days. As far as your love life, you haven't really concentrated on your love life, and you don't take it very serious sometimes. When you do deal with people, I feel like the people you deal with are full of drama, and you don't know how to, they're like nuts, like really nuts. So you have to stop dealing with people who are crazy, but you're kind of attracted to that, like these bossy people. You don't need that. You get these bossy, witchy people. Stop. I do see someone coming for you, um, but it's not till closer to summer. Their name is going to start with an L, okay? Um, and I feel like you're going to be very physically drawn to this person. Very physically drawn. They're a little bit younger than you. I want to say maybe 3 years. Astrologically, they might be a Taurus with a Virgo rising. And I feel like they may have one child, a little girl. But you got to stop drawing in these nuts, because you draw in these crazy, I mean, crazy people, stalkery people that are like way possessive. I don't know what you do, but you do something, man. So I hope that helps.
As the sense to the mother feels like she needs to control him. That's what I
Yeah.
keep saying. His mother, she's very controlling and wants to latch on to something, and he's the one thing that she can latch on to. So in order to remove her, yeah, law enforcement would actually have to be involved.
And he won't do it. He
No,
won't do it.
it's going to be a long time if you can't get her off you now. It's going to be a long while. You need to find a way to communicate with her in order to realize, to let her know that it's time to go. But that's going to take some time. I don't see that anytime.
You have other relatives too. Dude,
Yeah.
You have other relatives.
I just feel like when you were talking about his love life as well, I did see the absence there, and that the people that were attracted to him were not good for him. And they are stalkerish. There's a lot of drama that circles them, and it's really hard. What's that? You broke up.
He gets these ones that are like pop your tires and bust your windows. No.
She busts the windows out your car. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We know that song. We know that song.
Well, that's what I kept seeing. So.
But yeah, definitely feel like, the love life situation, you need to take it a little bit more seriously. And to have a love life, you've got to be away from your mother. She will ruin the love life for you.
Yeah, she will run anybody off that you want to be with, man.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. So, yeah, I feel like that situation with your mother is difficult. If you want to have a relationship, have it outside of where she's at so she can't try to control the situation. It's not healthy for you. He says, oh, wow. Yeah, unfortunately, the relationship thing is something that you're going to have to work on. But like I said, you're going to have to do it outside of where she's at in order to build a relationship. I don't feel like relationship's too far from you. I actually feel like there's a good connection coming to you. But I'm getting like March. So we're getting right very beginning of spring. So that's where I see love life picking up. And this person is an unexpected person. This isn't somebody you know, and it's not somebody online either. The thing is that I feel is that this is somebody you run into that knows another person. They just so happen to be there. Communication happens. It's a good connection, exchange of information, and then you guys are able to communicate and build a relationship. But again, you have to do it outside of where your mother's at. With your mother, you're really going to have to find a way. You have to find a way to communicate with her, and you know how to get to her, because I see that about you. But I also see that you love and care about her so much. That's the reason why she's there. You've let her get away with a lot. And I mean a lot. And you don't want to hurt her feelings, and I get that. But at the same time, you're just going to have to find a way to say, you got to go. So,
listen.
Well, at least that's a positive. Absolutely, it's a positive. You got to look at all those positives. But Faith's got something she wants to say.
Listen. Give her money. Send her shopping. Your mom like to shop and she likes to look nice. Okay? I know you love her and I know she's your mama, and I speak from experience because I have a mom of my own. It puts me nuts, and that's why I laughed at your question. I have to be honest. That's why I laughed at your question. The way it was phrased. That's why I laughed. It's funny, and you're having a sense of humor, and that's why I spirit answered your question. But your mama likes to go out. She likes to look nice, and she loves to shop. Give her a day of pampering. Give her a day of being spoiled. Then have her come in the house and say, Mom, I packed your bags. I found you somewhere to go. I love you. I will help you. I will help you move into this place. I'm not my mom over once a week for dinner. Love you very much. Have other relatives. Be happy, Mom.
Yeah, the tie with your mother definitely needs to be. It needs to change. The energy there definitely needs to change, and you got to find a way to do it delicately so you don't harm the relationship between the two of you. You also don't want that relationship to get negative. So, and I kind of feel like it's already going towards a negative vibe because you can't shake her. So try not to allow that to get to you, because I do feel like it is something that's weighing heavy. It's also why the relationships aren't building up, because you just don't feel like you have the privacy.
Yeah. And you don't.
Nope. All right. Let's keep on going. All right. So we got through that one. Thanks, Pittman, for your question. Hopefully we're able to answer it, and you gained something from that. And Nirvana, I don't think I said that right, but Bahava, hopefully I said it right. I'm terrible with names, guys. Bear with me. It says, hi, I slept funny on my arm last night. Now it is so painful to move today. Been icing and taking Advil, etc., and laying down.
You have a pinch nerve.
Yep, using anything that we can do to help heal. Thanks. Happy New Year.
You have a pinched nerve. That's what you have, and you need to go get medicine from the doctor or muscle relaxers. It will go away, but you have a pinched nerve.
Yeah, I felt that it would go away. If you don't go and see a doctor, it's going to take time for it to not be inflamed. A natural remedy to inflammatory is turmeric. Turmeric is good for that type of pain. It causes things to not swell and get aggravated. It's one of the things that I like to use. It works well. You can buy them in capsules at any of the drugstores, Walmart, Target.
I need to get some more of that.
Mm-hmm. So, really good for your body, and you can't take too much of it, which is good.
And it tastes good, actually.
It does. Well, that's what they make yellow rice, and turmeric's used in Indian food. It's really good. So, and I'm pretty sure she's got turmeric. I can feel that she's got that in her cabinet. She can actually take a teaspoon of it and put it in rice or something to that nature to eat it. Or, some people can just take a teaspoon of it, but to me that's really rough. So I would rather just put it in the rice. Taking a teaspoon of turmeric is like, can't we don't want to do that.
Has anybody seen that YouTube video of that lady a couple years ago that did the
cinnamon challenge? The cinnamon challenge. Yeah. She would have the turmeric challenge. Pittman said that thank you. He learned a lot. We're glad that you did. Thank you so much for your question. And, good luck with the mom. I know that's going to be a hard situation. As for the pinched nerve, I feel as though get some turmeric. Keep doing what you're doing. Do not sleep on that arm.
Try not to do, I had a pinched nerve.
Rita said turmeric with ginger helps. So there we go.
I had a pinched nerve several years ago for over a year, and they made all these specialists. They were going to operate on my arms, and I told my boyfriend at the time that I had, I said, "You're going to have to take me to the emergency room. I can't move my arm anymore." The emergency room doctor said, "Why didn't anybody just give you medicine for a pinched nerve?" And I had gone to physical therapy and everything else because they said something was wrong with my arm. He gave me some pills. It went away, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? I had a pinched nerve for 9 months
For
because I slept
9
on it
months.
wrong."
Wow.
9 months. This is before I knew you, Journey, and I could barely lift my arm.
Oh my goodness.
It
It's
hurt to.
terrible.
It hurt to eat. It hurt to eat with a fork.
Jeez.
It was my good arm too, and I could barely move it.
Well, I have fibromyalgia, so I know about the turmeric thing. It really does help. So it works good. So we got another question. We got a question from Kay. It says, "Hi, Ryan and Faith. I dated a guy I knew since I was 17 years old. We reconnected 6 years ago. His marriage was failing, and he left his wife for me. Well, I don't have any love feelings for him, and if he stays over, I send him to the spare bedroom. We never have sex because I don't want it. He is a turnoff. I need to get groceries, etc. He didn't spend New Year's Eve with me because he said he didn't feel well. He went for a COVID test today and said he was negative. He lied. By the way, Ryan, I found out my grandmother has septic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, she wants. Kay, I'm not really sure what you want to know about that question.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost.
What do you want to know about the gentleman? Because that would help us with your
I
question.
think she wants to know. Are you wanting to know if he lied about the COVID test and if he's gonna leave? He ain't leaving because he ain't got nowhere else to go.
No,
And
I didn't see that either.
he. I know you don't love him anymore, but he loves you, so he's not going anywhere.
He has an obsession. He certainly does.
Yeah.
The connection's not going to go away, and even
Mm-mm.
when she turns him down, it's like he still wants to fight for something to come out of this relationship with her. And as she said, she's just not interested. But the other situation is that what turned you off? There was a connection there at one point enough to bring him away from his failing relationship, and
I think he's not doing anything. He's not contributing
right
financially and stuff, and I think she's frustrated with that. And I think she didn't know he's kind of lazy.
Yeah,
I think, and she didn't know he was that lazy. And just after this many years, she's kind of sick of it because she thought, okay, he'll snap out of this, he'll do something, and now she's like, oh my God, like I'm annoyed. That's the energy that I get from it.
Absolutely.
He is not going anywhere, honey. And if you're asking if he lied about the COVID test, no, he didn't.
She says, yes, he does. He has COVID. Also, Ryan, do you see me getting my own car after of an inheritance?
I don't.
She
I
said
don't
he's
see
ugly. Well, thank you, Kay, for that laugh. That was terrific.
I'm sorry. I tried to be professional, but
well, we know why she doesn't like him. She went straight to the point on that one. Bam! But the thing about it is that
thank you, Kat. I needed that today.
Rita says blunt and straight to the point, Kay. She says I'm laughing also.
Oh.
So, I just don't feel like this guy's gonna get anywhere with you, and I know that he wants to be with you, but you're seriously gonna have to put some separation.
You would legally have to kick him out.
Yeah. There's got to be some separation between the two of you. It's too much. She says he's only an inch long. Oh my God! Wow.
Since we're talking about herbal remedies,
there's not an herbal remedy for that.
goat weed helps. Well, it won't make it grow, but it'll help with, stamina.
Only so much you can do with a Tic Tac, honey.
I mean, God help him.
That's so much you can do with a Tic Tac. But what I can say is, you've got to put that separation in order to make this, you have to separate yourself. That he's going to continue to keep getting more and more attached the more times you guys spend together. So
yeah, but I think they've been together a long time, and she's just tired of it. But she's not.
Turmeric wouldn't work. Rita's laughing out loud. Kay, my type of woman. Good luck to you getting him out the door.
You know what you do? Here's what you do, Kay. You make him a profile, a dating profile on a website. You make the profile. You answer the stuff for him, and you tell him, look, I found you XYZ women. You help him find somebody, and then you let them date for like 2 or 3 months, and then you be like, okay, he's your problem now.
Just don't make his screen name Tic Tac. It's not going to work in his favor. Not going to work in his favor.
Or Mr. Teeny Weeny.
It's not one of those nights. But yeah, Kay, you definitely got to get that separation, sweetie. If you don't, it's only going to get worse. She says she can't do that. She can't make him a profile. She said she won't do that.
Well, you're gonna be stuck with him.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to make that separation.
He's not gonna find anyone else. And so, if you helped him find someone else that would speed it along, he doesn't want to be alone.
No.
That's all I'm saying. He may not be your favorite person.
She says he's in AA and don't like me having wine. Well, because it's a trigger.
Well, and honestly, since he's in AA, you shouldn't have wine to be. I'm just saying for people.
It's a trigger for him. That's why he gets upset that you have the wine. But he's also got to understand this. He's in your house. So
yeah.
He can't point fingers at you. All right. Well, thank you, Kay, for your question. Hopefully we're able to help you with your situation. And I'll talk to you soon on the website, honey. All right. So Destiny has a question. She says, I believe my late husband was my soulmate. Do you believe that? Also, do you believe I will have another soulmate? If so, do you know who the person is? Good question.
I believe, now every reader believes different, but this is what I believe. I believe that everyone has more than one soulmate. Journey can be my soulmate. It doesn't necessarily mean he's my romantic soulmate. But I believe that everybody has soulmates. That some they're more connected with than others. But I do believe that your husband was one of your soulmates. I also do believe that God is going to send you someone else. And the name that I get starts with a K. I want to say it's possibly Keith. Okay. You're not ready to meet this person because I keep seeing things with work and that part of your life being prominent this year. I think that you will meet this person within 15 months. Okay. And it's going to be when you're least expecting it. It's going to be through someone else at some type of function. I don't know if this is a church function or some type of gathering. It's outdoors. This person is height, weight, proportionate, but they're kind of muscular, like they go for walks or jogging or workout, is what I'm being shown. And I feel like their birthday's possibly in July. And I want to say they're a Cancer with a Libra rising or a Libra with Cancer rising. This person has been previously married also, and I think that they're a widower, or I don't know. What do you call a person who's lost their spouse? You may even meet them at
Single.
something. Oh, okay. Well, Johnny, you may meet them at some type of function like that. Okay, they're widowed. Okay. Well, I just know women you call widows, so I didn't know what you
I
called
don't know
them.
if there's a male. I'm not sure if there is a male's version. I think
But
it's
I feel like
maybe.
you may meet them at some type of function type up. I feel like
You're breaking up, sweetie. You're breaking up. Give it a second. There you go. You're good. We were breaking up there for a second.
What I feel is that you may meet him at some type of gathering about people who lost their spouses, and I feel he may lost his wife cancer.
A male is a widower.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. But I feel like you meet him at some type of function, and his wife might have died of cancer. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, I got that there was somebody coming in who's, in the same predicament. It gives them something to talk about, which builds the foundation to the communication that leads to the healing and the romantic side of things. So
I actually feel like their spouses might come together on the other side and bring them together, to be honest.
nice.
Is what I'm being shown.
All right, guys. We're going to keep on taking. We're going to take a couple more questions here, and then we are going to call it a night. We will be back on Monday with my show, My Psychic Connection with Journey Ryan, and then on Tuesday we'll be back with Gifts of Faith. So she will be taking over the Tuesday time slot as she did for the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, except when I special guested with you, like on Fridays or Mondays.
Yeah, but. We got another question here. This one comes from Ashley. She says, could you please give me any advice? Lots of stress in the last couple months running on E.
That's because you don't stop, you don't sleep, and you don't eat. And don't try to be your definition of eating. Because you don't eat when you're hungry, you eat when you have time for it. And also, you're very edgy because you're not getting the right amount of vitamins in your food because you're not eating, and you're burnt out because you're taking care of everybody. Take a nice hot bath like the old commercial from the 80s and 90s of Calgon, Take Me Away. Eat on a schedule and stop You're just trying to do too much. Slow down and hear yourself breathe. You don't sleep good either. Please eat, though. Please, because you're not eating right. And you know you're not.
Yeah, I mean, I got the same things. I mean, there's a lot of things that she's not planning. She's not giving herself at least 15 minutes a day. I feel as though she's spreading herself thin. She's too busy doing everything for everyone else, running every errand, doing everything by herself, not asking for, asking for help for those who don't help. So,
and what I actually see her doing is she gets a phone call and she's like, "What? What now? What?" But she doesn't say
right.
it. She answers the phone and it's like, "Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'll do it."
Exactly.
And then she's like, "Why?"
Taking on too much, doing everything for everybody else, not being able to get any help from those who say they will help, but they never do. So, yeah, just take that 15 minutes for yourself. Like she said, what was it? Something.
Calgon,
Take me away. You need 15 minutes to yourself at least every day. And, you have to release everything. Give yourself that moment. It's needed. Your mind is too clustered, and I feel like your dreams are out of control. So I would fix that part too, and pay attention to those because there's small messages in them. This one comes from Loretta. It says, "This is my first time doing this, but I feel if you feel drawn to me, could I have a reading, please? Thanks in advance. It's about my love life." She asked a question. She says, "My question is, it's what is going on between Rocky and I."
Well, one thing I'll say before you even finished your question or saw your questions, you have someone in your life.
Hang on a second, Faith. You're chopping up. Chop it up. Give it a second. There you go.
Okay. Okay, so the first thing I was going to say before he even finished reading your question is you already have someone in your life. Rocky feels very scattered to me and uncertain of himself and uncertain of the situation between the two of you, even though I feel an attraction and a.
Oh, we lost her here for a second. Give it just a second. She'll pop back up. There she is. She'll be here in just a moment. Sorry, guys. Where she's at right now, the internet's kind of a little wonky right now, but we will have that fixed so it's not like this every time. Sorry about the inconvenience. All right, saying her device is not connected. All right, here she comes. Miss America.
Hello?
You're there. We can hear you but can't see you.
Can you see me?
I can't.
Anybody there?
We can hear you, honey. There you are. Can you hear me now?
Now I can see you and
All right.
hear
Well, let's get back to that question from Lorena.
What I feel is that there's a lot of confusion with you and Rocky. I do feel him caring and wanting to be around you, but I feel him being uncertain of things, and he's very emotionally immature because of it. I do feel the attraction and things, but I feel him not handling things very well emotionally. I don't know if this makes sense, but this is what I'm getting. I do feel the attraction continues to be strong and to grow, but I don't know if he's at the right maturity level for you, honestly, for what you're wanting. Not at this time.
So that's what's going to happen between Rocky and I. if we will be back. Like, what does he really feel for me right now? I'm very confused. His feelings are very confusing. She says, yes, he does. Yes, it does.
Okay. I feel like he'll come back, but I don't think he's mature enough for what you're wanting from him, honey. He definitely wants to give you that, but I don't think he's mentally and emotionally capable. And if you want that from him, it's going to be slow going. And I feel like you guys have already been together for a large portion of time. You can't set your expectations too high with him. He's a good person. He's sweet. He's had a lot of emotional hurt, and he acts very childish with a lot of things. And I think you're wanting him to be a grown-up emotionally when it comes to love. And I don't feel that he's capable. Journey might feel something different maybe, or get a different perspective on it than me. But with this situation, he's not the best thing for you. I know why you're drawn to him. He's sweet, he's hardworking, and he's a good man. And there are other aspects to him that are good too, but I don't think that he's capable of giving you what you need. You will go back to him. You guys will continue to do this. He will get a little bit better, but I don't think at this time he can give you what you need.
She says we've been dating for only 2 months. Yeah, the energy that I see surrounding it and the relationship, it is a rocky one at this, and I do feel like you guys are going to go back and forth. But if this is a relationship that you want to work on and you're willing to work with him, it will take time in order to build the relationship. And
and I keep feeling it like it's stronger than a 2-month relationship. This feels longer. Maybe it's just the connection with the two of them.
Like a soul
Yeah.
connection, like they've known each other in the past life or something.
Yeah. This, because it feels longer to me when I concentrate on that psychically, and I feel like this is a pattern that they do. You could have something long term with him, but he's got a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a headache for you. But I keep seeing you going back. So this has to be something that you've repeated in a past life, because I felt it much stronger than a 2-month connection, to be honest. I'm actually surprised to hear her say that, because it feels like this has gone on for years with them.
Right.
Or maybe it's just spirit telling me that this would go on for years, because it feels really strong. And I feel like he would come back and back and back and back, and it would just be repeated.
That they have that. There's a huge connection problem with the fact that he resists his own feelings. And when he gets too close, he takes 1 step forward and he takes 2 steps back. So it's like a back and forth, and it feels like she's constantly trying to pull the energy to kind of feel like, where are you at with this? Are we in? Are we out? What's going on? I'd like to know. There's the attraction, the energy's good. For that part, it's the feelings and the emotional side that he's not allowing her to have, which is laying in this confusion that I pick up.
Yeah.
She goes, we both felt each other, but started dating since Halloween. Well, that's a good time to start dating, especially with a soul connection. And that's probably why it was so strong. Halloween, the veil is very thin, and the energies are stronger. I just feel like the relationship has a lot of work ahead of it. If you're willing to put forth the work, you will get a good result, but it will take time. Like time. I'm talking like year or more. What's that, Faith? You cut out there for a second, sweetie.
I feel like she would be burnt out with him.
Okay, you're missing here. I don't know what's happening. You're cut out, so you probably said a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't hear.
No, I said I feel like
she says I'm willing.
Burnt out with
But she says she's willing to make this happen. And she says, I'm willing. I just want to make sure he feels the same for me. I do get that he feels it. But the thing is that resistance to allowing himself to feel is the hardest part for him. So that's why you're getting the 1 step forward, 2 steps back, hot and cold energy. I do feel like it will build up. He will get better at it. So this isn't a bad thing. He's not going to continue on that path. What's that, sweetie? You're cut out. There you are. Hang on. You're not quite there yet.
Me see.
There you are. She says, is there any advice to get him out of that? The best thing you could do is have a sit down and try to talk to him on an emotional level, but you got to find out when the right time is. You can't just do it at any point in time. You got to find out when he's feeling very comfortable. He seems to be feeling loving. At that moment where he's feeling loving at that moment is the perfect time to have those conversations with him and talk with him and get him to talk about himself. That's what I saw. So if you can get him to talk when he's showing that affectionate side, because that's the perfect time to allow him to open up. And if you can get him to open up just a little bit, that door may not slam shut again. And he won't take that second step back. He'll actually move it forward. So just kind of hang in there. I know that you're willing to put forward the work. Wait for that perfect moment. And I feel like you're going to get the result in which you're looking for. So
come back, guys.
Yes, we see that.
Okay. I was gonna start singing the Jeopardy theme song.
Kay says, "I would love to Ryan. I would love to hang out with you for one day. We'd have so many laughs." I think it's funny. She says it would be the best therapy for me. Yeah, laughter is a really good therapy. A lot of people forget that. They don't want to laugh in the moment where they're, if you're having a problem, you don't want to laugh at that point because you want to be serious. But, it's always good to remember to laugh and have a good time. All right, let's see here. All right, we answered that question. And then Kate says, how are we able to get a reading? Thank you. I'm new here. All right, just ask your question, sweetie. Just put it in the thing. But we are going to ask. Oh, she did ask a question. She says, wanting to see if promotions are in this year for me and anything related to my son. He's 5 months. Faith, are you with us?
All
right, give it a second.
You see a promotion?
All right. Okay. Give it a second for it to kick back in. All right, talk to me. Let me hear your voice. Oh, it kicked her off. Okay, guys. Oh, there she's back. This is what we're talking about, the internet connection. We're going to get that fixed. Don't worry about that. That'll be a thing of the past here. So, as you were saying about the promotions for Kate?
I do see some promotions by September at the latest. I think that it will be sooner than that, but I'm seeing by September at the latest. As far as your son, I'm seeing a couple different things. He may have, I know they call it something different for babies, but I see acid reflux stuff with him possibly spitting up things. As far as his personality, I think he's going to be very gentle-natured. He will like to read, and he's going to like to create things with his hands when he gets older. And he's going to be really sensitive to, music. He's going to really like music. Even now, I think that it will soothe him.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so what I got with the situation when it comes to promotions, I do feel like the promotions are going to come in. I know why you got September, because I see the promotions coming in, but it comes with an increase in pay. But for whatever reason, I feel as though that she gets the promotion, but the pay increase doesn't happen until like September. So I feel like that's why you're getting two dates there. And so that's what I was getting. Is like she gets the promotion, but yet the pay that comes with it comes later. And that's not fair to her. But I do feel like she does get what she's looking for. I'm also seeing some other things that she's looking to do. I keep seeing like an entrepreneur energy, like she's trying to start something on the side, start her own business so she can be her own boss. And I do feel like that's going to happen for her. And this year, the opportunity will knock on the door and she'll be able to take that direction. Now, Kate, when that opportunity comes, look into it, because I do feel like this opportunity, you would be successful with it. So just, take a look at it. I feel like it's a strong deal for you. You've got a great, you've got a great structure. You know how to put things together well, and the energy is going to be good. So don't push away that opportunity that comes your way, because they think you're going to be successful with it, which will bring in yet another financial increase for you. So that to me looks like it's coming in April. So keep your eyes peeled, because opportunities are coming knocking. All right, Faith, we have come to the end of our show. I'm so thankful you were able to join me tonight, even with the internet acting as funny as it was. It was definitely a blast.
I'm sorry, guys, but we did have fun, and I'm glad that I got to connect with all of you, your energies.
Absolutely. I love it too. And for those of you that didn't get a chance to get their question asked or answered, don't hesitate to check us out on Monday night. I'll be here, Journey Ryan. On Tuesday, we'll be here with Gifts of Faith. Wednesday, we'll be here with Trinity Black. And on Thursday, we're going to be here with Marin. On Friday, I'll be here again. And maybe we'll have a surprise guest. I'm not quite sure what we're doing on Friday, but readings will be involved. So get those thinking caps on, get those questions ready. We'll be more than happy to answer them. I want to say thank you so much. Whatever group you guys are in, if you're on Facebook, don't forget to like the group that you're in. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe and tell your friends about us. And we will be talking about the launch of the relaunch of the website. What's that, Faith?
I was telling you on the website.
I can't.
With us on the website. Oh, well, I was saying connect with us on the website too.
Absolutely. You can go to myconnection.com. You can always get a private reading with us. And I was just talking about the website, how it's going to have its new launch. We will have a chat platform and a calling platform for you guys to be able to talk to us, to get a one-on-one reading. So that way you don't have to do it here on the radio or on YouTube or Facebook. So definitely check us out. You guys can also catch us on your favorite podcast devices. And like I said, we have an app coming out soon. That'll be out in February, so you can just download the app and listen to us anytime. I want to say thank you to everyone else for being here. Check us out again on Monday. Faith, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Anytime, Bernie, anytime.
All right, sweetie.
Have you a wonderful week.
Oh, we will, for sure. Tune in Monday. We'll be here. And until then, this is Journey and Faith signing out. Have a great evening, everybody.